If you live in a new home, everything is brand new, clean, and up to code. But when multiple people use water at the same time, it still doesn't feel as comfortable as you expected. Most homeowners immediately think, something must be wrong. This is a new house. But in many cases, nothing is actually broken. The issue is somewhere else. I hear this all the time. When only one faucet is on, everything feels fine. But when someone starts showering, the washing machine turns on, or multiple fixtures run together, other fixtures begin to feel weaker. There are no leaks, no strained noises, no constant low pressures. It only happens when several things are being used at once. Here's the detail that many people miss. If something were actually wrong, the water would feel weak all the time. But that's not what you're seeing. Sometimes it feels strong. Sometimes it feels weaker. And it changes based on how the home is being used, not because of a permanent failure. That difference rules out a lot of common assumptions. When this happens, most homeowners assume it's because of low water pressures, a weak pump, or a blockage somewhere in the systems. Even contractors often suggest these first. And honestly, that sounds reasonable. When water feels weak, pressures is the first thing that people think of. But in many new homes, that's not what's actually happening. This video isn't about telling you what to replace. It's about helping you understand what's really going on, so you don't spend money fixing the wrong thing. That's the goal. A new home is built to handle typical everyday use. So when one person uses water, everything usually feels great. But when multiple fixtures run at the same time, they begin to share the same source, the same pathways, the same delivery capacities. And once sharing happens, the experience naturally changes. Here's the key principle for this video. A new home can work exactly as intended and still not feel comfortable under heavy shared use. When demand is low, you don't notice anything. But when demand increases, the system reaches the level it was designed to support. Nothing is broken, nothing is wrong. It's simply doing what it was built to do. So let's walk through this logically. If water pressures were truly low, it would feel weak all the time, no matter how many fixtures are running. But what you're seeing is this. Use less water, it feels fine. Use more water, it feels weaker. Reduce demand, it recovers. That's not how low pressures behave. If there were a blockage, that fixture would feel weak constantly. But that's not happening either. When a problem appears only under certain conditions, it points to shared demand, not a failure. This doesn't happen because new homes are poorly built. It happens because building standards define minimum acceptable performance, not maximum comfort during peak use. In other words, a system is allowed to feel strain as long as it meets code. Most homeowners don't notice this until they live in the home for a while. This situation doesn't behave like a system failure. It behaves more like a system operating exactly within its intended limits. The important thing isn't rushing to replace fixtures or increase pressures. It's understanding that this is a usage limitations, not a mechanical defect. So when a problem only appears under certain conditions, the cause is usually not something broken, but a system that has reached its design limit.